Welcome everybody to the Darlington Raceway here for the Milk Cup Series. Today is race 7 of 10, getting closer to the end of the season. This track is commonly named the Lady in Black or Too Tough to Tame. Very tricky track that these drivers know of. It's the regular season finale. The next few races are the playoffs, and like I said, we're getting closer and closer to the championship to crown a 5th champion. Here are some drivers we want to spotlight today. Alex Bowman puts himself on pole after a pretty rough season, looking to rebound and get into the playoffs. He's put himself at a good spot. If he has a good run today, he'll have a chance. Moving down lower in the field here, his great friend William Byron in the number 24. He won last week in the dirt race. Maybe he can do good today and try to go back-to-back to try to point his way into the playoffs. Right in front of him, a third Hendrick car in the driver's spotlight. They brought a lot of speed this weekend. Kyle Larson in the 5, known for his approach to Darlington, ripping the wall, and just able to get so much speed at this racetrack. He'll be one to watch for sure throughout this race. Now time to get the command to fire the engines.
Are you race fans ready for another race around the Lady in Black? Drivers, start your engines.
Pace car will pull off and the drivers will begin their pace laps before this event. You can see the field getting ready for the toughest track of the season, I believe. Let's get into your starting lineup. Row number 1, Alex Bowman next to Denny Hamlin. Behind them we have Brad Keselowski looking for a good race here today, and Chase Elliott, who's been really consistent throughout the whole year. Behind them in row number 3 we'll have Kyle Busch, last season's champion, and Ryan Blaney looking for his first win since season 3. Joey Logano next to Kyle Larson, one of the drivers we spotlight today. Michael McDowell next to William Byron, rounding out your top 10. Great starting spot for that 34 car. In row 6, we have Noah Gragson in the 10, having a great starting spot for him as well, and Ross Chastain in the 1. Christopher Bell, your current points leader next to Chris Buescher. Ty Gibbs looking to rebound his rough season, and John Hunter Nemechek in the 18. Austin Cindric, Ryan Preece make up the row behind them in row number 9. Mid-seasons for them, looking to have a good day today. Bubba Wallace and SVG round out the top 20. Decent starting spots for them too. They're usually closer to the back. Poor starting spots for Tyler Reddick and Martin Truex Jr. They make up row 11. Josh Berry, Sam Mayer in row 12. Looking to have a good day for both of them, especially. Harrison Burton, Todd Gilliland, 2 drivers that need to have a good day today to sort of rebound their season. Daniel Suarez, David Reagan, sort of the same story. Eric Jones and Chase Briscoe, sort of mid-pack. Good days today will help them in the points. Austin Dillon, Matt DiBenedetto in row 16. Row 17, Daniel Hemrick and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. round out your field today, your race facts. 10 laps, it is very hard to pass here in Darlington, and we do have a 10% chance of rain. This track will be a very tough one to conquer. The drivers are ready to take it on. The pace car getting ready to make the hard left onto pit road. Alex Bowman, Denny Hamlin are going to lead the field to the green flag in Darlington. Through 1 and 2, Alex Bowman pulls clear of the field, and so will Brad Keselowski. Diving into turn number 3 for the first time. They rip off a 4. Alex Bowman pulls clear once again to lead the first lap of the day. Side by side, third place, Denny Hamlin, Ryan Blaney tuck in now. Blaney to the inside. He gets loose, snaps the wheel. Hendrick battle for 5th, and Bowman continues to lead off a 4. Across the stripe, it's Keselowski trying to hunt down Alex Bowman. Side by side, around is Alex Bowman from the lead in the 48. Off of turn number 2, he loses it. Snaps loose or something happens to that 48. Huge issue here, especially because he was right on the cut line. Here's the replay. Just off of 2, he just loses it completely. Luckily, it doesn't seem like it hit the wall too hard. Luckily, he was able to spin it around and not go head on into the wall. That would have definitely been day ending, but he'll still be able to continue to still try to point his way into the playoffs, but he made it so much harder. He went from above the cut line to now below the cut line and in the back of the field. Lap 4 is completed, so we will restart on lap 5. Alex Bowman versus Tyler Reddick to get into the playoffs. Back to the green flag, Hamlin and Keselowski. Hamlin clear almost. He gets bumped by the 6 and back to the inside. He gives him another bump. Down and back into turn 3. Hamlin into the wall, trying to slide job. Keselowski has the lead off of 4. Side by side, third place. It's still Blaney versus Larson now. Blaney to the inside of Larson. Into turn number 3. Larson on the outside. Blaney comes up on the inside, but Larson will use that outside lane to pass Blaney across the stripe. Keselowski leading. Hamlin trying to hunt him down from second place. Through 3 and 4. The field roars past the corners. Larson on the outside, and they're wrecking again in turn 3. Huge wreck here in Darlington. Gregson Chastain involved. Seems like the 1 got into the 10, but as he tapped the 10, he got loose himself. So the 10 goes around. He hits the wall pretty hard. Chastain hits the wall pretty hard, almost head on. Is the 1 car. He almost had it saved, but just overcorrected barely, went sideways. A driver that missed this is Tyler Reddick, who was battling on that cut line. Huge for him to miss this big of a wreck. Very good job of him to not be involved in this. Chastain will be towed away. He will not be able to continue this race to finish it out. Noah Gragson will, but from the back. We'll see if he can make up any ground at all. Poor day for Chastain. Really feel bad for that guy, but coming to a late race restart here in Darlington. It's going to be Keselowski and Hamlin on the front row. Just a little bit to go here. Battle for the playoff spot. Green flag back in the air. Hamlin pulls to the outside. They're loose. Hamlin turned up into the wall off of Larson. Larson to the lead now with Blaney behind him. Blaney on the outside. They make contact and Blaney pulls off of 4 to lead the last lap to the white flag. Larson on the outside. Blaney inside, side by side, dead even down the backstretch. Entering turn 3. Blaney edges out in front. He slides, drifting, bumped up the track. Here comes Larson. He slides. Ryan Blaney wins it in Darlington. Oh, Keselowski gets spun around after the checkered flag waved. We'll have to see what happened to him. But who cares? It's Ryan Blaney who wins here at Darlington Raceway. What a win for him. We're going to have to see how he did. Coming to the white flag here. Almost got turned by Kyle Larson. He saved it. Larson used that outside lane. Once again, that's what we talked about. But Blaney pushed it entering 3. He slid entering the corner. And then when he saved it, Larson gave him the bumper. But he couldn't hold on. Larson got loose as well. Blaney didn't. Blaney holds on. Look at this drift into turn number 3. Then tapped up by the 5. Then contact. Got Larson loose. Blaney's smooth sailing to take the checkered flag from Darlington Raceway. Kyle Larson P2 almost got it done today. Comes up just short. Blair Keselowski, though, finishes 33rd after wrecking entering turn 3. We'll have to see what happened to him. Look at this replay. It's Denny Hamlin. These two got together on the restart, and Denny Hamlin seems to have paid back Keselowski. Hamlin thinks Keselowski was the cause of Hamlin's chance of winning, going away. So Hamlin pays back Keselowski and just dumps him in the wall. Very frustration. A lot of frustration from Denny Hamlin. We'll have to see if this sparks into anything new, but he burns it out on the front stretch. Great win for Ryan Blaney. Very good for him. He hasn't won since season 3 at Talladega, so it's a great job by that whole team to put it all together here. Keselowski, Hamlin, that's going to be a fun story to watch throughout the rest of this season. Congratulations to Dan on winning the Darlington Raceway. Your official race results. Top 5, Blaney, Larson, Elliott, Logano, and Byron. Good runs for all of them. Bell, staying consistent, should still be your points leader here today. Bowman, after spinning from the lead, falls back to 17th. Obviously, Brad Keselowski, Ross Chastain, your only 2 DNFs today. Tried to continue for those final couple laps, but he still finishes 32nd here at Darlington. A lot of disappointing days for sure. Well, let's move into your point standings. Your official 8 playoff drivers. Bell, Blaney, Elliott, Larson, Truex, Hamlin, Logano, and Reddick will move on to the final 2 races to try to get into the championship 4. Going to be a very intense final couple of races before the championship race. You see where your favorite driver is currently in the points. A lot of disappointing seasons, but a lot of fun seasons for these drivers to look at. A lot of close battles as well. That'll do it for the Milk Cup Series here from the Darlington Raceway. The next race that we go to is Bristol for a doubleheader with the Milk MCSB Series. I'll see you there. Hope you all enjoyed, and thank you all for watching.